What is going on guys, Miles here, and in this video I'll be showing you guys how to unlock all of the campaign specialist characters in Blackout, which will unlock you the Blackout Historian trophy or achievement. So to get the Blackout Historian achievement in Black Ops 4, you need to unlock a total of 4 characters. You've got Reznov, Mason, Woods and Menendez, so a lot less characters than the Specialist Superfan achievement, but these characters are pretty hard to get, and I'll go through all of them in this video. But bear in mind before I start, Treyarch have changed some of these challenges in the past for some of the multiplayer guys, and they might do the same for some of these campaign characters as well if the community complains a lot because they find them too hard. So just bear that in mind, and I'll keep you guys updated in the comments if they do change them. But unlocking some of these 4 characters is pretty damn hard, so I probably think Treyarch will change them in the future, but I'll just go over through what the challenges are as of right now. So I'll start off with probably the easiest one, and that is Woods. So to unlock Woods, you need to find an item called Woods Bandana, which can be found in this kind of unnamed location just north of firing range. I'll put an image on screen of the location you need to go to, and there will be Woods Bandana on a crate which only spawns sometimes. Once you have Woods Bandana, you then need to find a helicopter and ride it for approximately 1 minute. The challenge description doesn't actually have a timer, but it seems to take around 30 seconds to a minute, and sometimes with the Woods Bandana a helicopter can spawn right next to it, which makes completing this part very easy. But I'm not sure if the helicopter will always spawn there if Woods Bandana does spawn, but there are quite a few helicopters located around the map. But anyway, you need to simply ride the helicopter until you get the green check on the challenge description, and once you've done that you need to simply win the game. It doesn't matter if you're playing solos, duos or quads, you will have to win the game, which is a bit difficult. So for the second character we have Menendez, and this one is not as easy to unlock as Woods, because to unlock Menendez you need to find an item called a locket, which can only be found in supply drops, which are quite annoying to come by, and you're only really going to find them in the mid to late game. But once you have the locket, you then need to kill an enemy with a shotgun and kill an enemy with a melee attack, and then finish the match. It doesn't matter where you place, you just need to get those 2 kills. To be honest, getting a shotgun kill isn't really bad at all. Getting a melee kill is kind of annoying, but if you have the Brawler perk it should be doable. But I think the problem with this challenge is just getting the locket, because getting those shotgun and melee kills isn't so bad in the early game, but it's going to be quite difficult in the late game, and that's the only time you're really going to get this item in a supply drop. For the third character we have Reznov, and to unlock him you need to find the mission item called the Ushanka hat, which can spawn in a variety of different locations. People have reported it being available in different fountains located around the map. So for example, there's a fountain located at Estates in between the raid building and the stronghold building. There's a blood fountain in the middle of the asylum building, and there is also a broken fountain on the side of asylum, and people have reported that the hat can spawn in and around those fountains. It may seem a little bit weird, but I believe it's a reference to Black Ops 1 as to why this item does spawn around the fountains. But one other location this hat has been reported to be is next to the big red statue in Raid. So if you want this item, basically just keep dropping at Asylum or Estates. Once you have the hat, you need to get a long range kill, and to get a long range kill you basically need to kill someone from over 200 meters, which is going to be very difficult to do. I've probably played 20 hours of Blackout, and I have, I think, 1 kill which is more than 200 meters long. So unlocking Reznov is going to be incredibly difficult to do, I believe, especially if you're playing on console. But the only advice I can give to you is to probably find a paladin, try and get a sniper scope on it, and just try and get lucky. For the final character we have Mason, and to be honest it seems like unlocking Mason isn't going to be that bad, but the reason I kept him until last is because you first need to unlock Reznov in order to unlock Mason. So to get Mason you need to find an item called a stained white t-shirt, which can only spawn in supply stashes around the map. Once you have that, you need to play the match as Reznov and wake the sleeper agent, which basically means you need to activate the emergency broadcast located in Array. And then finally you need to win the match if you're playing in quads, finish top 2 if you're playing in duos, or finish top 3 if you're playing solos. So it might be a bit obvious, but my advice for unlocking Mason is to always drop at Array, because there are a total of 4 different supply stash spawns in Array, which is actually quite a lot. That is more than Nuketown and like the fracking tower and stuff like that. And basically just hope you're going to find this stained white t-shirt in one of these supply stashes, which might spawn in Array, and then obviously you can easily activate the broadcast once you have it. But there we have it, that is my advice for unlocking Mason, Reznov, Woods and Menendez in Blackout to unlock the Blackout Historian trophy / achievement. There are only 4 characters, but to be honest I think this one is going to be very long to do, and it might take even longer than unlocking all of the multiplayer specialists, just because of the challenges themselves and how hard they are to complete. But hopefully you guys found this video useful. If you did, leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more, but I'll see you guys in another video.